Hello, hello. How goes it? How's everybody's Friday? What's up, Matt? Welcome back. I don't really have anything planned today. Um, I'm trying to. There we go. I don't have much planned today, but there was some good stuff that came out for Warhammer 3. So I guess we'll talk about that and then just go from there. I have some stuff lined up, but I don't really know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yes, yes, they are. It is. We'll get to that because it is very interesting, and I was very much a fan of Norsca in Warhammer 1. I loved it. I loved the faction. It was the first time I beat the campaign because I'm trash at the game, but it was the first time I beat them or I beat the game with Norsca not modded. So, um, you know, that was Pog. And then they fell off hard on Warhammer 2, and then as it stands in Warhammer 3, they would not survive at all. So, um, I guess since I don't know, we got a lot of people here already. So, I mean, we got four people, but that's not bad. So, let us begin, shall we? Let me. There we go. Fingers crossed, because or I totally sucked as them. Not to mention I'm pretty trash myself. My last campaign in Norsca and Warhammer 2 ended very badly. I don't think it's necessarily your bad, if it's especially in Warhammer 2. I think it's just the faction is not up to par with everyone else, and that it just it accentuates itself, if I'm using that word right, um, in Warhammer 3 by a mile, because it just ain't it in Warhammer 3. There'd be no way they survive in Warhammer 3. So this is what they released today. Yeah, I'm totally with you. Nethril King, I love them. I thought they were pretty interesting. I hope there's more to it, but we'll get to there. We'll get there. So they released this morning, and then in it, um, this was kind of my theory, was that it's taking long because they have to redo a bunch of stuff, right? And these are probably the factions that were on their priority lists, uh, simply because they probably were not holding up very well. But Lizardmen, I thought, were never really a problem. I thought they were always um, chilling. I never heard of any. Maybe it was just faction specific, but I never really played as these factions in Warhammer 2, so I couldn't tell you. But um, essentially, what is taking so long is that they had to go back and restructure some factions to give them abilities or faction traits to compete with other things in Warhammer 3, which I agree with. I think all the factions need a good look at, but um, overall it's been pretty neat. Nothing too crazy, but um, they took away the free skeletons, which I remember abusing the piss out of in Warhammer 1. They're still dirt cheap though, so I mean you can still do that, but it's free. And from what I haven't seen the videos, but I do get a lot of recommended videos about the vampire counts being OP in Warhammer 3, so maybe they're still balancing stuff, or maybe this was part of that balance process. But yeah, I mean it seems for the most part. Many units now available earlier and easier. That might be why they're more OP in Warhammer 3, or at least the beta that everyone's been playing. Or the early access, because I certainly don't have that. I did see, so we saw that these two are in a separate location, I believe. on the map than they were originally. They are much further away. I believe it's those two. They're like the other. They're like the opposite of this. Of the Manfred faction, but they are way further south. I don't have a picture, but um, yeah, they added Helman Gorst has his own thing now, which I think before he was just like a tiny hero, Kemmler, as well. I think this is pretty interesting. They're definitely expanding on it, at least from what I remember. Oh, you know what? This might have been DLC for the second game, so I don't know. Someone who knows, or someone who had the DLC in the second game, let me know. But it seems like they're buffing a lot of units, reshuffling, repricing stuff. So I never played Lizardmen a whole lot. First time I played them, I got stomped on. So, um, more improvements to diplomacy and how the AI interact with vassal factions. Very interesting. Whoa. That's huge. What else? Now grants barrier immunity to hostile weapon effects. Okay, not bad. This was also a huge one. They changed, I believe, Morthai. Yeah. She can now recruit demonettes. I'm assuming she takes advantage of the Slanesh corruption stuff. But I thought that was pretty interesting. I like how they're opening up the other factions, and really tying things together like they should have been. Because in Warhammer 2, I thought it was weird how you could play Chaos, and like some of the more Chaos-based factions are like they're not exactly sided with you, but they're like super hostile right off the bat for some reason. So I think this makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yeah, the immunity of shield is pretty crazy. Nakai was actually a fun campaign. Yeah, I mean, oh shit, you guys can barely see yourself on screen. I changed up stream elements a little bit. I'll have to play with it. Oh fuck, I forgot to turn up the opacity. Let me fix that real quick. Because I had it, I was playing around with it earlier. Because I was like, how come you guys are like half visible on my streams? And how come I can't just have the background gone? But I forgot to turn the opacity off. There we go. Okay, should be fixed now. Oh, wrong button. Okay, let's see if it's fixed. No, whatever. We'll have to fix it later. Scarbrand is probably going to be my first campaign in Immortal Empires. Yeah, he is definitely going to be fun. You're either going to dominate that whole bottom half of the continent, or it's going to be a challenging, interesting playthrough for sure. Definitely. But yeah, here's Norsca. Here's the Norsca stuff. This was what I thought was. This right here was what I thought was huge. Not the only thing, of course, but they're definitely changing the way that the Dark God favor works. Full dedication to the Crow no longer gives you a global plague. Instead, you will get a Great Unclean One, which I thought was awesome. Dedication to the Hound gives you access, or no longer gives you access to the Iceforge Legion. Rather, it will give you Kilgore's Slay Maim, which I looked it up. He's not. I couldn't find any wiki for him, so I'm assuming it's just a unique hero. Um, but it's an exalted hero of Khorne. All reward characters grant their army an incredibly powerful boon that twists their battle profile to align closer with the Dark God's ideal forces. For example, Azric's forces enjoy access to barriers, magical weapons, and global winds of magic generation benefits. So that's definitely like a, a Tzeentch-based army. Oh yeah, and then they moved the Hell Cannon battery to a Regiment of Renown unit. I would like to see, well, we'll get to that later, actually. And then they changed the commandments and how they work a little bit. They're changing them from, I forgot where it was. I mean, they basically just changed it into a regular faction where you can fully occupy a settlement instead of just being able to build a few things. Resources are now a thing. And then this was interesting. I thought this was pretty interesting. In Immortal Empires, they might be their own faction. Kurgan, instead of them spawning on the edge of the map like they would in the Urson campaign, they might be like their own legitimized faction with their own holds and stuff. That would be pretty interesting. And then this was the huge thing they said at the end. This is not the Norsca rework. So on top of what they're doing now, they're going to completely rework it. This, in my opinion, is them confirming that it is in their priority list. They are going to rework Norsca as a whole and how it works. And in my opinion, that means maybe a new lord, a new legendary lord, new units, new just new stuff in general. We might see people. We might see Marauder units dedicated to a certain god. You might get access to like Slaanesh Marauders or Tzeentch Marauders with all that stuff coming to Chaos or Warriors of Chaos. Maybe that'll play into Norsca. So I think that'll be very interesting for sure. So, but yeah. Thoughts? Because I thought this was pretty big. I thought this was huge. So the Norsca update is definitely coming. So we just don't know when. Obviously they need to get out the first 4 legendary lords. One of them is already out. We already know the other 3. We know exactly who they are, but we just don't know what's coming with them. And then maybe the Norsca rework is the first thing on their priority list. Oh, well, actually, Chaos Dwarves would probably be the first big DLC they do, right? I mean, everyone's looking forward to that one. So, I imagine that might be the goal there. So, I don't know. They didn't really release a timeline, though, did they? Or not a timeline, but I forgot what it's called. The thing that everyone always demands from a game. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Again, August 23rd. That's when it's all coming. So next month, exactly. They needed to give Norsca something so they can survive the Bretonnian Crusade. Yeah, essentially, yeah. Norsca, I mean, they confirmed it here. They need a rework. They're just too weak at the moment. They're not a viable faction. I think this will definitely help, for sure, but I'm sure we've all had the Norsca experience where we try to play and we just get stomped on because other factions are just better. So, and then I forgot to mention this last time, but Azazel right in the middle of Norsca, which again, just, I personally, I think Norsca is not strong enough to even contend with just the north alone, these factions right here. I just don't think, not that they have to contend necessarily. Norsca would typically ally with these guys, but in the event that you try to not ally with them and try to get more land and get your own hold. It's just not gonna happen. You are not gonna stand up to these factions. Um, I don't even think Kislev alone. I think Kislev versus Norsca alone. We've seen it in the Urson campaigns. If you've played the Urson campaign, they stomp on Norsca. It's not even close. They always stomp on Norsca and the Demons of Chaos faction as well. They've never stood a chance in any of the campaigns that I've played. Um, and then the one time I played Demons of Chaos, I conquered the whole world. So who knows? um, but I think as of right now, Norsca is just not competitive with anything in its area, especially what David said, the Bretonian. Once they start coming up here to correct some stuff, yeah, it's over. Hell, even the minor factions here will occasionally raid the coast, and I've had it in my game where these guys push to the opposite coast of Norsca, just because I'm up here doing something that doesn't matter. In the Urson campaign, and I've had these smaller factions conquer most of Norsca without me even realizing it. So they definitely need to rework for sure, especially since those are weakened factions for the campaign. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. From Germany, what is that? 10 o'clock for you at night? I would speak German to you, but it's been quite a long time since I've been in a German class, and I don't want to embarrass myself. 11. Nice. Um, I was talking to somebody as well. Uh, I think um, I didn't look at the Nagash mod, but we can look at that here pretty soon because I am actually interested in that. I do think that's pretty interesting. Um, I was talking to Heathen, who's another person in the chat. He's one of the mods. He had a pretty good point. Oh shit, the teaser for Nurgle is out. I did not see that. I'll pull that up here pretty soon. But the map is getting pretty crowded. The Chaos Dwarves will probably be added. That's a weird thing to say. And that's assuming that's going to be in this general area. It'll probably just be that faction alone that gets added to the game as a whole. We're probably going to see a legendary lord or two, maybe, from the other factions. I still think the monogod factions are going to get a god, or not a god, excuse me, another additional hero on top of that. Or not hero, a lord. So you won't just be dealing with Scarbrand, but again, that might also be what Valkyrie the Bloody and Azazel and Festus, that might be what that is. That might be the, a kind of 2-in-1 package. So I wouldn't necessarily be against that either, but yeah, let's pull up that, I'm going to pull up that teaser real quick because I really want to see that. I didn't know it was out already. I'm not seeing it on their Twitter. Let me see. Oh, actually, it was an unlisted video on YouTube, wasn't it? For their is this it? No, that's not it. Do you have the link by chance? Uh, David? Yeah, the last time they released the Slanesh video was a unlisted video. So you might have actually caught it early before they even announced it. Uh which is huge. I mean, you basically just leaked it. So, uh, I think they're gonna do Valkia last, by the way. Um, I think Valkia the Bloody is like the big character everyone was waiting to see, so I think they're gonna do her last, in the order of trailers, just because I think it'd be kind of cool. Um, but yeah, I'm not. I don't even know how you would look up an unlisted video on YouTube. Let me see. Let me put on some more music too. Well, it'll be the hard part is that you can't really. I don't think we can search for it since it's unlisted. I think we would have to just kind of stumble upon it. Um, I can't get the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack out of my head, dude. It's so good. I need to get like a. Hope that's not too loud for you guys. Great Book of Grudges channel. Let me. Oh, I see it. Okay. Interesting. It is another unlisted video, yeah. He didn't link it though. Son of a bitch. I don't blame him. Um, God damn. I need to get like a volume mixer or something. I need to get that extension. Let me show this. I don't want to play the video because I don't want to like take away from his input or anything like that, but this is essentially the teaser. Um, I guess I would expect this as a teaser. That would make a lot of sense. So, um, he didn't say, uh, oh, I didn't even click on the thing. Let me see if it's in here. Nope. Hmm. But yeah, so that seems to be the teaser. Obviously, it's just a quick snippet of that. There's probably no sound, just like in the Slanesh one. So Nurgle is next. We can all look forward to Festus coming out. And remember, they get a new Regiment of Renown unit that is a giant plague ogre, essentially. So that'll be interesting to see how that works. We'll probably get a teaser of that since we saw the Slanesh Regiment of Renown unit in the first trailer. There's a guy on a guy with a halberd on a chariot. That was what that was. So interesting, very interesting. Um, I don't know how you even. I'll have to look that up. How to hunt down unlisted videos and stuff. So, anyways, actually, while we're on the topic of Warhammer, let's just go ahead and. I don't think I put it in S here. Most recent. It should be the most recent, right? I mean, should be one of these. Oh, Warhammer 2, not Warhammer 3. I think I put it in here, yeah. Here we go. Legions of Nagash. Damn, this is a whole... Let me... Nope, wrong one. Where am I going? There we go. Hope that's not too loud. Oh my god, the video quality. Where is it? There we go. Damn, that looks clean, man. Specialized spell, I take it? I've never seen that spell before. Wow. Summons heroes of old. Very interesting. Damn. This was Nagash was one of those factions that I thought they were gonna add in Warhammer 3. Yeah, this is really well done. This is what I'm talking about though. There are modders in the modding community that can add insane potential to a game, including a whole new faction, custom made, handmade, you know what I mean? And those are the people who typically I mean, if I were Creative Assembly, I would seek this guy out. Clearly he knows how to work with the assets that you have and all that stuff. So he's already familiar with the system, I'm assuming. But this looks great. Nice. So I've never played Tomb Kings before, so I imagine it's I imagine they're using most of the vampire count roster with some custom assets for the models. And then some of the Tomb King stuff, I'm assuming. Damn, that looks cool. Damn, dude, you dropped that in the middle of a huge fight? Oh my god. Bat Tornado Wrecking Air Units. Okay, that's sick. This is actually awesome. And that's Nagash himself. That's pretty cool. Hello? What was that? I don't want to... So I take it this is the Super Saiyan version of him, David. This is actually nuts. I can't believe how well this is made. This is crazy. Morbius Tornado? Yeah, pretty much. The Morb faction. Damn, that's awesome. There's more videos too. I don't want to skip out on this. That's pretty cool. Batpocalypse. Is this the Morbin time you were thinking of? Dude, this is actually nuts, man. Yeah, this will absolutely shatter some people's PCs for sure. Black Pyramid Bombardment. Is there an animation on it too? That's awesome. Es ist Morbenheit. Yeah. That was fantastic. These are some of the generals, I take it, that you were talking about. Oh my god, that looks sick. Or is that just a unit? Is that just a regular unit? These look so good. Oh, heroes? Okay, that makes sense. Damn. Who made this? Okay, these guys right here, goated. 100% goated. Yeah, very, very good job to these people and their team. Absolutely crazy. Um, yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome. Props to these guys. Props to the team that worked on it. That is nuts. That is like further point to why mod support is needed in most games workshops or games today's. Yeah, I agree. Um, I don't think the ironic part to this is that if there is a Nagash DLC that Warhammer 3 decides to implement, um, they have to either match this or top it. That is now the expectation. You know what I mean? And I understand not all mods are out to satisfy all the minimum spec requirements for your PC, right? Um, but I mean, this was amazing. This was great. So, hopefully, you know, Creative Assembly can, if they decide to do Nugash, hopefully they can one up these mod authors. So the challenge is on, I guess. But fantastic job to this team. Hopefully they start working on Warhammer 3 stuff too. So, because that's just fantastic. What are some of the discussions and stuff? Just nothing really. Where do they start on the map? Oh, okay. Damn, that is awesome. They're planning on putting it in Warhammer 3? Shit, dude, if I were Creative Assembly, I'd just sponsor them. I would just I would tell them to not even put it on the I would tell them to leave this up for Warhammer 2 and then um Creative Assembly just work with them and port it as a full-on DLC for the third one and have part of the money go to the mod team. That way, you know, because I mean, that's insane. They did all the work. You know what I mean? Like that's nuts. That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. When the modding community does that good of a job, that's when the company goes, okay, how about we just sponsor you? We'll go, something that's it's like 60/40, right? So Creative Assembly, obviously they want to keep control of the revenue so they can keep pumping stuff into the game so they get 60%. The mod team gets 40%, and hopefully the community as a whole would go, hey, those guys were awesome. They did this mod. I want to go support them on Patreon and stuff. I don't even know if they linked a Patreon in this. Yeah, they just have a Discord. That's just a typical modding Discord though, I think. That's crazy. So, um, yeah, that's nuts. But damn, I'm like speechless. I can't get over that. That's crazy. I kind of want to watch some of the stuff again. The bat tornado was nuts. This is the part that was crazy. And it looks good. It moves good. Oh man, that is quality work. Good job on them. You're gonna try this mod tomorrow? I 100% I would encourage it. A due promise. We could have added Nagash as a lord somewhere. Instead, we chose to do the non-obvious and non-boring thing. Sadly, this option was non-easy, non-quick, and non-exhausting. With a massive amount of design. Oh, okay. 2 years worth of work this mod has taken. 2 years. Let's see what some people have to say about it. Oh, typical troubleshooting problems, but yeah, definitely good on him. Great Book of Grudges for highlighting it. I know typically the Total War Warhammer community is pretty on top of the mods and supporting the modding community. So, Nagash experience, I mean, maybe. I gotta, so what I want to do is I want to do the Metal Gear Revengeance experience, but I'm gonna try a new way of doing things. I want to make it a little bit, um, I don't want to rely so much on other videos, uh, or sound bites and stuff, like the those four other videos, all of the audio, all like everything is coming from other videos, right? Um, I still want to do that, but I don't want to rely so heavily on it that they're all copyrighted, right? Because all four of those videos that I made are copyrighted. I don't actually make any money off of that. So the 80,000 view or I think in total it's like almost 200,000 views that I've gotten from those. No, no, it can't be, right? 150,000 or whatever. I didn't make a dime off of that, which is not, I'm not here to make money off of YouTube. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But uh, I would like for that to not be a problem. So, um, the Revengeance thing will be the first test of that. And if I can do good, then yeah, I will definitely dive right back into I really want to do an Azazel and Sigvald. There's something about Slaanesh and Warhammer 3, dude. I just love the faction. It's quick, it's dangerous and cavalry. It's just I don't know. I really enjoy it. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to library. And then this was it. So Festus is next. So expect Festus, the Leech Lord, um, as the next legendary lord. And then a few other things that I had planned that we were just gonna hang out, talk about, until I find something to do. Um, I didn't know they were making another Avatar game. Uh, I don't expect any of you guys to know this, but they made an Avatar game based on the movie Avatar, not the Avatar the Airbender stuff, but um, it didn't do too well. But I didn't know they were making another one, but it's already delayed, I guess, and they're straight up canceling titles like Ghost Recon or Splinter Cell VR. I mean, Ubisoft is struggling apparently. So, that's tough. Not that I don't understand this. Starfield literally hasn't even come out yet. Yeah, people. I don't know. People generally don't like Ubisoft, so it's whatever. And then I don't know if you guys are familiar with Hytale. I don't know if you guys even bother with like stuff like Minecraft. But Hytale was supposed to be basically Minecraft 2, made by the people who made Hypixel, um, which is like their huge online community for Minecraft. They came over and made Hytale, and this has been in development for since 2018, I think. They released a trailer back in 2018, and they've been giving updates that have slowly been, as you can see, they go from months to a couple months apart to years apart. You know, it got pretty sparse. They released an update today essentially saying that they're redoing the engine as a whole, um, to make it easier for multi-platform access and future development of the game. I'm assuming, DLCs, hot fixes, stuff like that. Um, yeah, and then if I mean, I'm not gonna read all this, but there are some cool stuff. They hint to technology, build up in technology and all that stuff. Biomes look pretty cool. I don't know. I've always liked the sandbox stuff, and Minecraft was one of those that like hit the nail on the head. But now Minecraft has gotten to the point where you play it for like 3 weeks with all your buddies, and then it dies immediately, and then you don't touch it for another year and a half. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, uh, and then you know, I'm not gonna die by the sword on this one because I don't know how this game is gonna turn out. But there's a beta sign up for it, so if you want to play it early, you can. It's no big deal. But I also noticed on another topic. Um, oh, David said Ubisoft was a great company 15 years ago, but their management is unreasonable with workload. Game that should be in development for 4 years, they ship out in two. Poor devs. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a cycle that we've come to expect from a lot of games, right? And that's kind of my fear with Hytale, right? Because it got bought out by Tencent, and then I believe it was Tencent, and then Riot Games um, is their like publisher. But the engine, rebuilding the engine to fit all the platforms, right? PC, Xbox, PlayStation. That's like a publisher move, not a game developer move, right? So, like, yeah, your goal as a game developer is to make money off of a good game idea and like the game itself, but that's still not exactly like, I don't think a developer would sacrifice um, their expected schedule just to rebuild for multi-platforms, right? So, I don't know. That's just my thought on that. Um, but I would rather Hytale sit in development and bake in the oven and not be forced out like Cyberpunk was, right? So I think everyone should learn their lesson with Cyberpunk and just relax and let the devs do their job. So, um, yeah. And then I noticed this. I'm not going to go into it all that much, but um, there's been a lot of YouTubers who talk about like the algorithm, and it's kind of like screwing them over because the things that are trending will be publicized more by the YouTube algorithm, and then things that their audience is interested in is not as trending. And I'm certainly not gonna like look at my own channel and be like, oh, that's why that's why I'm not getting thousands of views here and there. I know what my channel wants, right? They want the experience videos. Um, the poor part is that I was just put in a position where those videos wouldn't be funny because I've done everything about the Urson campaign, right? Um, oh, I'll see you later, Mars. Thanks for stopping by, though. Guten Nacht, as they would say in Germany. Um, but it is tough to see that these YouTubers like Shadiversity. I don't really watch them, but Captain Sparkles, their stuff is no longer put in the algorithm because, as you can see, he's got 11.3 million subscribers, but he's not getting a whole lot of that, right? They're not getting a whole lot of their view base. So I thought this was interesting. Um, yeah, and yeah, I mean, you guys are right. The algorithm is, uh, it's based off of trending, right? And that's exactly what I did, right? I looked, you know, before, go to my channel, right? Before I did, uh, the Warhammer stuff, I can't just go, oh, here we go. I was just messing around with games, right? I was on Halo, I was playing Red Dead. I had my thoughts on Chaos Gate, which I didn't expect this to hit 2K views at all. Um, you know, most of these views are from people probably coming back to watch my older stuff, right? None of this was trending though. None of this was trending. Then I do the Warhammer experience stuff. The shorts start popping off. Scarbrand popped off, so I said, okay, well, I gotta do Kugath, and that hit almost 100K views. You know what I mean? So like, if you hit the trending, you will explode. I know that. Everybody knows that. The issue is that sometimes the trending is boring, right? So, nobody wants to talk about, you know, the politics that are trending. You know what I mean? Like, I would rather not talk about politics, even though that's trending. But anyways, I thought that was interesting. Mr. Beast, obviously expert at this kind of stuff. He does the same thing, right? It's history tracking feature that's messing with the trending. Yeah, I mean, somebody, I think it was Mr. Beast, actually, he said that the shorts algorithm, or maybe it was Ludwig, I forgot. The shorts algorithm, them implementing shorts as a whole, has messed up the algorithm because instead of saying, you know, your favorite YouTuber upload a 25-minute video documentary on, you know, the history of Warhammer, for some reason you're getting 30-second lore videos on Warhammer now, and they're all over the place and they're invading your feed, and it has nothing to do with what you want, right? And I get that too sometimes, but I don't know. I'm no expert on YouTube, but I don't think shorts are a mistake. I just think I think this is where I talked to somebody about this, I forgot, but YouTube should stay YouTube, right? And then if YouTube wants to do a streaming service while you're on YouTube, right? Let's say this is the YouTube button. Right here would be YouTube Live, okay? Essentially what it is right now, but it's a different website. It's youtube.com/live or whatever. I don't know, who knows? I'm not a genius at names. That is the streaming portion of YouTube. The algorithm is much different. It's different discoverability. It's based around streaming. It's focused on streaming. That in itself, all the features based around it, would be a separate website. And that's why I think it would then compete with Twitch. And then if you want shorts, you would do YouTube Shorts, and that would compete with TikTok, right? It would be its own distinct thing that you can download an app for on your phone, all that stuff. I think that would probably solve most of the problems that YouTube have. But, you know, I'm no genius. I don't know how much that costs. I don't know what the implications of that are. So, yeah, and that's another thing. Nobody comes to YouTube for TikTok stuff and Instagram stuff. So, you turned off history so you can find stuff you actually liked. Yeah, I'll try that because I get random stuff. Okay, before I show you the homepage, just know I look up all the memes and stuff that I use for the videos on this, so if there's some out-of-pocket thing that you see, it's not my fault. But yeah, like, I'll watch OTK sometimes, so this makes sense. Trash Taste, I've watched once or twice. The memes stuff. It's pretty... Maxor. Great channel, by the way. That dude's editing is actually insane. What games am I waiting for to come out? Ooh, I'll show you my wish list here pretty soon. But yeah, maybe I'll turn off my YouTube history and see this. I also saw the Bungie lawsuit. That's insane. Go check this video out. This actually in this video, YouTube basically confirmed it doesn't have a process for validating anyone who copyrights a video. So for instance, Mr. Matt could copyright all of my videos under the pretense that you're creative assembly. You don't have to provide any proof at all whatsoever. Isn't that crazy? That's nuts to me, right? Like that's like a huge legal hole. Anyways, this is a pretty interesting video as well. Ackman is back. He got remonetized. Everything's good with that. But anyways, yeah, I know. Hopefully you wouldn't do that, Matt. Let me show you my wish list real quick. So Dark Tide, 100%. Definitely looking forward to it. Hope it's good. Hogwarts Legacy. I put Valheim here because I'm very interested in it, but I don't know if I'm actually going to ever play it or buy it. I don't know. Have you guys played Valheim yet? I don't know if it's actually good or not. Well, I mean, I've heard it's great, but I just, you know, until you play it, it's a little different. So, and the Steam reviews are not always the best. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're all in the same boat, pretty much. Hogwarts Legacy. This game actually looks really, really good. Um, I've never been like a huge like Harry Potter fan, but there is definitely a market in games right now for a magic based game, definitely a Harry Potter game, you know. And it's got a free roam feature, I think. You can roam basically the entire area. You can have you know, fly around on your broom, face bosses. There's puzzles. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty good game. So, this one, I think this is a strategy game. Basically, you can just it's like Mountain Blade Warband, but for space, and you can kind of customize your stuff. I just thought it was interesting. I don't know. It might not be good. It might be good. Who knows? They're doing Crisis 4? Yikes, dude. Nobody's going to be able to run it. Destroy All Humans 2. Pumped for it. I already played the first one. Well, I played both of these way back. Loved them. Again, same deal with Valheim. I just don't know if it's good. I don't want to buy it just yet. Company of Heroes 3. Looking forward to that one. And then if you watch my most recent video, you can probably tell that I'm most pumped for Starfield. I think this will be... you guys already know I'm a huge fan of the modding communities for games. So, like, Starfield, I think, will be the crowning jewel for Bethesda and their modding community. I think this game will legit pump out some of the best modders we've seen for Bethesda games. Period. So, I mean, some people might get hired based off of what they do. We've already seen people get hired for stuff they did with... I believe the guy who was doing a Fallout New Vegas, his own rendition of Fallout New Vegas in Fallout 4, he got hired for a gaming studio. So I'm fully on board with the fact that Starfield will probably produce 10 times that amount of content and people with potential. Manor Lord, I haven't seen it. Let's actually, I think I have seen this. Let me... Where am I going? I think I have seen this. I didn't really look into it.
To Manor Lords.
Yeah, David, same. I hope they stay true to Company of Heroes.
I'd like to introduce you to some of the core mechanics of the game, including regional development, trade, and military recruitment.
We need more workers here.
The map in Manor Lords is divided into regions. Each region has its own resources, as well as a development tree.
We'll watch the Crisis 4 trailer after this too.
When you upgrade the residential buildings in the region, you get development points, which you can spend to unlock new development branches. This means that different regions may specialize in different things. Some may be more optimized for farming, some for mining, and some will process the resources to make expensive goods, like shoes or clothing.
I think just the fact alone that you can kind of trace out the zone that you want specifically for
Depending on
something
the
is already
optimization
pretty
of your
awesome.
production chains,
I
the
haven't tried
price of the
Frostpunk
goods will
now. I heard it was
change,
a great game though.
affecting the market attractiveness. Free merchants will travel more frequently to towns that have rare and more affordable goods. These merchants are the only way to get wealth in the game. Lord's treasury, however, is split from the regional wealth. As the lord or lady, you must tax your towns and villages in order to get money for your personal endeavors.
This looks like
There are different taxes giving various benefits. For example, the tithe goes straight to the church, but in return, the church gives you influence. Every so often, the king gives out valuable rewards.
Yeah, that's
to
not
the
bad
most
for pre-alpha
influential
footage
lords
either.
on the map, including new territories. You can compliment or insult other lords via the diplomacy system to affect their influence.
This looks like a combination of like SimCity and Crusader Kings. I haven't played Crusader Kings, but I've only seen it. This looks pretty interesting.
The recruitment system in Manor Lords has been redesigned after some community feedback. It is now divided into 3 unit categories. First type of recruits are the peasant militia. You can call to arms the peasants from your villages. They grab whatever improvised weapons they have and join the fight.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
This will hit your economy, and you'll need at least a couple of villages to form an army. If you want better militia, you must train them at the training camp or the archery range. The second type of recruits are mercenaries. They cost silver and a
Damn.
lot of it. This is a limited
Sorry, I know I'm
heavily
skipping
armored
ahead.
unit that you can customize to your liking.
That is sick.
Thank you for joining in
Okay.
for this.
It wasn't that much. I'll go back. That's pretty awesome. So yeah, that looks pretty good. To be announced. Rough. Yeah, I'll put that on my wish list just to keep up to date with it. Crisis 4, you said. Let's look at it. I'm assuming it's this, right? First one. Who said it? David, right? You were the one that said it. Yeah. I'm assuming it's this one. You can full screen it, I guess. It looks like a lot of PC killer physics. Oh, it's on the same what engine do they use? I forgot. Forgot what engine they use. Was it Unreal or was it the I'm assuming it was just like the Crytek engine. Anyways, that looked pretty cool. That was a lot of pixels though. Kind of scared. Kind of scared for this next generation of games, you know what I mean? Feel like they might already put the 3K series for RTX in the dirt. I owe this game a brief review since I played it, and I'll put it in the experience video too. I think what I'm gonna do with the experience video is that at the end of all the experience videos from this point going forward for a game, I'll just do like a meme review where, you know, I just like put a stamp of like an F or something on the screen if it's bad or something like that. I don't know. Um, I thought the story was really, really bad, but you just don't play this game for the story. You play this game to have fun, and I think that's where it excels more so than most games today and probably beforehand. So I would definitely, um, I mean, this game is like pinnacle hack and slash for me. I don't think I've ever played a game that was that fun in a long time. The ending boss kind of pissed me off, but other than that, I think it was totally worth the buy. And the soundtrack alone, I've seen the memes, you buy the game for the soundtrack and the game is just a free bonus thing. So I would definitely put it in my little S tier category of games. Which, feel free to disagree with me on some of these, but uh, this is mainly for Halo 1, 2, and 3 and Reach more so than 4 and all the stuff. But um, yeah, I this is not supposed to be here. This game is not supposed to be here. Um, this game is so jank, but it's so funny. Um, but yeah, uh, Crytek engine for Crysis 4. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure which one it was. I thought it was the same. I thought it was Crytek, but I couldn't remember. Um, you did miss it by 5 minutes. Rathbone, when you went to bed, I said, okay, I'm gonna do one more try, and it just so happened to be that run. So, I don't even think the end boss was necessarily BS. Um, it's just the difficulty ramped up so much from, I mean, you guys saw it. I didn't flinch once, to Mistral, right? Did had no problem dealing with her. Same with the Slinky Man. I forgot his name. Very, very easy. Not a problem. And then, hit what's his face? Uh Red Sun Sundowner. Um I didn't even get to see phase 2 for him, right? So the fact that the end boss all of a sudden just ramped the difficulty up by like I don't know. I feel like if there's a gradual inclining difficulty, I would have eased into it a lot better. But I mean, it's an old game. It is what it is. I definitely think it's worth the buy though, and I'm definitely putting it in my S tier games because that was crazy cool. A lot of cool moments, but yeah. Then here are all my other S tier games if you're curious. But I have a whole list. These are the ones that I just can't bring myself. I don't know why. I just can't bring myself to like follow through with these games. I really, 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 really want to play these games, but I got like yeah, 8 hours into Dark Souls and I was like, eh. So I don't know. No Man's Sky still need to play. Just Cause 4 was such a letdown? Are you talking about Just Cause 4 or Just Cause 3? I didn't think I thought that was a trailer for 4 that we just watched. Wait, so did I watch the wrong trailer? Is it Crisis 5 that they're announcing or was it I'm confused because that was this year. You love Shogun 2 Sieges, don't know why. I just heard Shogun 2 was one of the better Total games, or Total War games in general. Um, are they? Oh, Just Cause. Oh, I'm confused. I'm sorry. I confused the titles. Yeah, my bad. That's totally my fault. Uh, I don't know why. Yeah, dude, this game was fun. Real talk, this game was real fun. I enjoyed it a lot. 28 hours. I know. Um, I don't. Fuck, what's his name? Yeah, Martin Cito Pants. This man loves Just Cause. Just Cause 2 specifically. That man loves it. Plays it all the time. Um, but yeah, sorry, my bad. Um, Customization was great in Shogun too. Yeah, I never I don't know why. I was supposed to I finished the Wolfenstein series and was like really into it, and then I heard this one was really, really bad. Um, yeah, the boat meme was pretty funny. I was supposed to play this one, just didn't. Um, I bought this years ago, but then I had Total War Warhammer, and I was like, I'm not gonna play Rome if I have Warhammer. I don't know, that's just me. I think Warhammer is like super cool, in my opinion. That's why we're all here. But Jedi Academy, I got about 6 hours into that. Just couldn't. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. It was kind of dated, I guess, which is fine. It's an old game. I bought this in the heat of passion. Just, I don't know. Not my RTS games are great, but I wasn't really with the vibe this RTS game had. But I also didn't feel like I played it enough to really put it anywhere. Um, Same thing with this. I don't know. I couldn't get into No Man's Sky. Bought this for the mods, and then I didn't know how to play the game. And every time I try it, I feel like an idiot. Um, I play this on consoles, but I can't get past the first boss, so I always rage quit. And this game is really difficult, and then obviously the Dark Souls games. Dark Souls is not good for your mental health. No, I did, however, I was fine. I was actually blowing through everything until I hit the I don't know. It's like a boss in a stairwell. Like they give you like no room to operate, and I figured you're supposed to go up on the stairs and then attack the enemy from above, which you are. That's I ended up looking it up, and that's what you're supposed to do. But I don't know. I just couldn't get past it, and I just gave up. Um, I need to play these games though. I put Witcher 3 here just because I don't know. I wasn't really vibing with it. Um, it was cool, but I don't know. I need to finish this. I played all of Dawn of War 2 except for this. Uh, I don't know why I put this here. We played it. Why do I have zero time in this? I played this. Hello? How is this possible? I literally beat this entire thing. That's whatever. Um, I don't need to play that. I'll give that like a B. Um, Space Engineers. Need to play that. Sniper Elite 4, need to play it. Red Dead 2, I need to finish it. You can see how much time I put into it. I just didn't finish it. Um, oh, there's two versions of Deathwing? What's the difference? Oh, okay. There we go. 5 hours. Yeah, I pretty much beat it in 5 hours, so that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Never mind then. I'll put that in B tier. Oh. Um, yeah. Yeah, I did play the newer version. You're right, you're right. F tier games. I just had to do it to them. Some of you probably gonna disagree, but I had to do it. Where is it? I literally couldn't. Oh, I played 76 minutes. That's funny. Destiny 2. Just I hate the fact that they locked all the content behind vaults and stuff. I just yeah, I could not. I simply could not. I'm sorry. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, I don't know. What should we do today though? I don't really know what to do. I didn't have any plan today. Oh yeah, do you guys hear about this game? What's my favorite free game? Oh, buddy. Um, I think it's in here somewhere. I don't know if it's in the S tier, but um, free game. It's probably not going to be in here actually. Crab game was pretty bog. Played almost 3 hours of that one. My favorite free game. That's kind of crazy. I've never thought about that. Let me see what the internet thinks. Okay, so I did play SWTOR. I have played quite a bit of SWTOR, undoubtedly. Um, the thing is, I can't get back into this game. Um, I played the story all the way up until this most recent DLC, or a little bit before it. Um, and I've just kind of phased out of it. Maybe because it's, I don't know. I had fun. I had a lot of fun with the people I played it with, but if I had to pick a favorite free game, it would probably be this because it's the only one that I know that I've played that much time or sank that much time into. I mean, I've touched Warframe before, but I don't know, it wasn't really my thing. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I heard that they dumbed it down quite a bit, compared to what it was back in the day. So, any joy from TF2? I actually have a grudge against TF2. Um, every time I try to play it, I just get murked by bots. Like I just can't. I actually can't enjoy that game. So I don't even have a choice. I just get tapped by bots. I don't get to do anything. Uh, let me put on some music, shall we? This theme is stuck in my head, by the way. MVM. Is that Warframe or TF2? Oh, is that Man versus Machine? Okay, yeah, I got that. Yeah, they did dumb it down pretty bad, David, for SWTOR. They uh certainly is not what it used to be. I remember it being extremely difficult and sometimes like if you play it on your own. Like you could I remember soft locking myself behind something because I was way too low of a level and I just kept going with it instead of like grinding. But um that was also like a way younger me, so I just was not video game literate, if that makes sense. Yeah, the companions were nuts after they changed it. Like you could just switch up their style. I always just choose them as healer and then I can just do whatever I want. Kind of crazy. I do want to bring. Come on, let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Um, I was just perusing the mods on Warhammer 3. Somebody added the Rot Blood tribe. Thought this is pretty cool. Worshippers of Nurgle, Warriors of Norsca. Pretty adds a faction's worth of brand new units. Complete custom art, weaponry, and abilities to the Nurgle faction and campaign. Let's check this out, shall we? Damn, they look good too. This is a if Heathen is still here, I'm sure he's going nuts and downloading the mod right now as we speak. Yeah, this looks really good. Oh, and then here's all the damn, that is a lot of units. So this is what I imagined um, when they released the information for the Chaos Lord, not Chaos Lord, the Chaos Hero campaign or whatever they're doing, however you want to say it. I imagined that Nurgle would get these guys, Slanesh would get their very specific fantasy variant of this. Same with Zinch, you know, because they all have cults, I'm assuming, in the fantasy lore. So I would assume that they just did this and then copy and paste it for each faction to curtail it to those clans that went their separate ways. But we just get blanket Marauder units and stuff, which I'm okay with still. So it is what it is. God, this song is a banger, dude. Can you guys hear the music? I don't know if you guys can actually hear it. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. I haven't perfected my audio yet, so still working on it. Oh, nice. The Meow Ying yeah, no, I won't click on it. Or maybe I should. Maybe I'll get a lot more people hopping in the chat. Oh, do I take the risk? Everyone's saying yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. Spooky. Kids banned for nudity. Yeah. I thought this was actually pretty cool. I thought this mod was pretty cool. Uh, as a giant horse boy for Slanesh, and then the Slan Bulls. But I thought it was pretty neat. Legion of Slanesh. Oh yeah, this is the mod that I thought was pretty cool. So these people pretty much added what Creative Assembly just did. They gave Marauder units of each type to the faction, and then gave them some special units. Um, the Mirror Guard, I'm assuming, or maybe those are just chosen of Slanesh. But yeah, I thought these were pretty cool. So I think with the new additions, I think once Immortal Empires comes out, we're gonna see the explosion of new content that because I'm sure there's a lot of modders holding back. Is that the same guy? It is. Let's see what he's got for Zinch. Oh, just same stuff. Um, you know what game Oh yeah, this one is pretty cool. Abrax, I don't know if dude, how funny is this? This is the doom stack we all need to see. Okoi needs to get on the great clean one train. They look like Shovel Knights. And man, maybe that's where he's from. You never know. You know what game has really good mods? XCOM 2. Let's see if they got any crazy stuff lately, shall we? Oh no, right off the bat. They had, you know what's sad? Um, they had a really good Warhammer mod, not this one. Um, Iridar does make some good mods though. This guy is like top tier XCOM modder, but there was this one's pretty cool. Um, oh no, he's working on nudity for the other. Oh no. Um, this mod's pretty sick. I just wish it was Advent 2 like Chaos or something like that. Um, but these mods for XCOM are nuts. I was thinking about doing a playthrough again, uh, and streaming that, but I don't know how well that. Some games are just good streaming games, you know what I mean? But some aren't. So I don't know. I was thinking about it. May or may not do it. But then you have these bad boys. These mods are just so good. And then power claws are my favorite, man. Cannot change my mind. There was one mod, this mod right here. This was going to be the mother of all mods for Warhammer mods for XCOM 2. Um, God, look how good, dude. Just the Dreadnought too. Like that was going to replace the robots. Oh my God, it was going to be so good. And then the guy's computer like blue screened or something. I forgot what it was, but he lost like 90% of the work that he did. So he just uploaded what he had and called it a day. It was so sad. But dude, it's just so good, man. They had so much stuff. Look at that, dude. Like, that's awesome. There's another part of the Dreadnought. I was so hyped for it. When I saw this, I was like, look, look at that, man. Look. Looks so good. But unfortunately, yeah, lost 90% of the mod files. So, so sad. Yeah, and then I tried my hand at making it and I actually ported a model into Blender. I got past the intricacies of Blender and was like working on it, and then I was like, you know what? This is not going to be good. So I just stopped. But it is what it is. Um, I don't really have anything planned for today. Play Fall Guys. I'm so addicted to Fall Guys, dude. Let me see if What am I doing? There we go. Um, oh, I gotta play music because oh, never mind. I'll turn it back on. Well, if you're giving me the ultimatum between Fall Guys or Warhammer 2, I don't have Warhammer 2 installed, so and I do not think it would be healthy to install. Oh, can we talk about Saints Row real quick, by the way? Um, I just don't think that uh I just don't think it's gonna be good. The new Saints Row game they're coming out with. I I obviously you can't judge a game by the trailers and stuff, you know what I mean? Like we're in a weird stage with games where they'll show a trailer and then somebody's like, "No, no, it's actually good, I promise." But I just don't think Saints Row is going to be a good game. Yeah, they're making a new Saints Row and it's supposed to be like the reboot of the franchise. Um yeah, I don't know. I just yeah, no, so, they were good games. I just don't know if this remake is going to be worth a damn because they're not like they went off the rails with the original story and then now it's getting rebooted and it's like what, you know, is it going to be worth anything, you know, like is the story going to be good, is anything going to be like cool? I need to win squad. I still need to win these. Extreme solo mode. Yeah, let's do it. Um oh dude, the funniest thing, the video game awards when they announced Space Marine 2, everyone went nuts for Space Marine 2 and then like Saints Row had to follow that up and all the streamers just did not care, dude. Everyone started talking about Space Marine 2 instead. It was so funny. Talk about a right hook from the blue, by the way. Space Marine 2, when that was announced, was insane. I just did not think they were going to make a Space Marine 2, but here we are. Okay, let's see if I can survive. Because if you fall off once, you're eliminated. So, basically hardcore mode, but for Fall Guys. Yeah, the trailer was sick. Dude, it was like Heathen, myself, and a couple of my buddies. We were all in a Discord watching it. We were like, what is this game gonna be though? You know what I mean? Is it gonna be another random Warhammer game, or is it gonna be like, you know, could it be Space Marine 2? There's no way, right? And then he took his helmet off, and oh, dude, we collectively lost it. It was so awesome. Such a good moment. Oh! Almost got punched into space right there. Come on. There we go. Oh, alligator, please. Oh my god. I blame the alligator. It wasn't my fault. I blame the alligator. He wouldn't get out of my way. And then I ragdolled on him. Yeah, no, I shouldn't jinx it. I really shouldn't. I played this the other day and I won my first game I went into. I won it right off the bat. And I was so pissed I didn't like I wasn't streaming. That's like the most opportune time to stream. What games are you guys looking forward to? I know Matt, you said Manor Lords, but it's a wide variety of games that I have no clue about. What are you guys looking forward to? I know Heathen said he was looking forward to Dark Tide, and we can't get it out of our heads because it's all we're waiting on right now. Okay, let's see if I can actually finish this time. Oh, perfect. Now I just have to go up Normandy Beach. Wow, I didn't even struggle there. Oh, I jinxed it. Oh my god. Oh, ain't no way. Oh, okay. Making good progress. Making good oh, the whole gang is here. No, I'm not gonna get first. Oh well. I made it. Heathen says it's I only think about Dark Tide. Some think about girls. I think about serving the Emperor. David says Dark Tide. Wrathbound says Dragonflight. I've been watching Asmongold stuff recently. It does look interesting. But I don't know. I can't get into WoW. Not because it's bad or anything. I don't know. I can't really get into it. Oh, poor guy. He was right there. Oh my god. That's so close. Poor guy. I think the flying and Dragonflight is pretty cool. I think they did that pretty well. I just wish they would transfer that to the other flying mounts and stuff, because that would, I don't know, if it applied to the other mounts, that would be pretty cool. Like the other dragon mounts and stuff. I think WoW is actually like 2 or 3 good updates away from like rejuvenating itself. At least that's what it seems like, you know what I mean? And it's kind of like a game. It feels like a Games Workshop situation where the community is always asking for something and they just never do it. Okay, this guy up front is cracked. Oh. Oh my god, I did that to myself. This is the first time I've seen the hammers in like this position. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I did that to myself. I'm actually throwing. Get him out of my way, wiener. Okay, there we go. Do I take the hammer? No. Actually, we'll take the hammer. Whatever. Okay, let's not jinx it. Let's go! Normally I mess up the hammer, so I'm kind of surprised I made that the first try. That is huge, yes. Oh no! That's what they get for messing around. This guy better hurry. He's gonna... Oh! That's what you get. Yeah, I don't have the confidence to do that, man. I always mess it up. I always go to like mess with somebody and then I just throw myself off the cliff for some reason. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I always get nervous too. Because you never know what they're going to do. They could always just screw you over magically somehow. Or they hold on to you. Especially in like a squad game mode where you're the last one who hasn't qualified and it's up to you to like push your team on to the next round and then some dude just grabs you and ruins it. I know your tricks, Bean. Oh, perfection. I guess I could go up here, yeah. Okay, I need to give that guy a wide berth. Yeah, I didn't choke it this time. Let's go. Okay, please let me through. Please let me through. Oh my god, that fan. Oh! Stop. Oh my god, the slime. Okay, that was easy. Easy dub, boys. Too bad I think everyone else is going to qualify. Okay, that's what, 6 so far? Oh, this is the last guy. So, 4 people... Oh! I don't even know about that shortcut. That's sick. Oh, he's a gunner. That's an L. Just what, 6 people in the finals? 5. I guess I should sit up for this final round. Squeaky ass chair. Oh. Let's go. It's my game mode. I actually goof around in this game mode way too much. Oh, oh! Get tossed around like a ragdoll. Okay, okay. Only one person's been eliminated so far. Wow, that guy was lucky. Oh, did I get him out? No. Okay, that's awkward. Just teleported right in front of me. Oh no. Oh, there's goes another one. I don't have the ball anymore. Please let go of me. Let's go! Let's go! That was a pretty good. That was a pretty good free throw, right? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. David says, I wish for a Warhammer game that is like Star Wars Battlefront 2, 40v40 plus bots. So I agree with you. I think a Warhammer game like that is missing. I made a Warhammer video about it a while ago. The best game that'll never happen because I just don't think Games Workshop will ever create their own studio or hire another I don't know what you want to call it. Outsource that project to somebody else. But I totally agree. I think a game that is similar to Battlefront 2, Hell Let Loose, that would excel in Warhammer for sure. So I think they're too cautious on that though. Should I do another one? Yeah, let's do another one. Oh, actually, I want to try and get that squad stuff out of the way. Easy, easy. 1 crown in, right? We already won once. Can we do it again with randoms? Matt said don't pull a Gohan. You should have seen him yesterday, man. He was pissed. It's okay though. We all struggle every once in a while. I'll never say that to him. Instead I gaslight him, but yeah, on today's episode of Oh, okay, I got a tail. That's not bad. What the fuck? I thought he had a That's my fault. I thought this guy actually had a tail. So that's mine. Oh, fucking A. Oh my god, the bastard jumped on me. Hello? There we go. I'm out of here. Now I just gotta play Ring Around the Rosie up top and we're golden. Oh my god, I just got slam dunked. Oh, he's pissed. He's angry at me. I'll just go over here. Okay, well. Wait, everyone tied? That's not good. We could lose this at literally any second. I don't like that. Let's go! Hate to see it, blue team. Hate to see it. Dude, the sports game modes in this game I'm so good at. But it's like the egg collecting or the snowball. Those are the ones that do me in. Yeah, this one is all luck if you don't have a team with you. I'll see you later, Rathbone. Thanks for stopping by. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that Cyberpunk DLC too. Cyberpunk is such a good game. It's just so sad that it got smacked on release. I mean, that's not really sad. They kind of the publishers asked for it when they kept pushing it, but it is what it is. Okay, teammate, let's try not to throw. Oh my god, the guy blocked me. Hello? Oh no, they're ganging up on... Oh no. These guys are really good. One of my team is really bad. One of the two. I think this is it. I'm not gonna lie. Can I save us though? That's the question. I gotta defend. Oh my god, I'm choking. Get it in there! Okay. Close. Too close. That was way too close. My palms are sweaty. My knees are weak. Tough luck for Red Squad. I hope it's a sports game, dude. I'm so good at the sports ones. Let's go! I actually am unstoppable in this game mode. Not to jinx it or anything, but you know. Why am I the only one on my side? Hello? We have 4 members. Let's balance this, please. Okay, I'm gonna go hit this ball, use a little rotunda, and slingshot myself. See you later, nerds. Boom. Easy. Easy. And then I'll sit here and wait for another ball to spawn. Okay, let go, please. Okay. Six to 2, boys. We got this. Easy dub. Later. Should I slam dunk this one? I'll slam dunk it. Oh, maybe that's a strat. Maybe I just hop in myself. Okay, I'm being grabbed. Let's play some D, shall we? Oh my god. Oh. GG, boys. It's another dub. Let's go! I'm unstoppable. Oh, there we go. Now I just need to reach the final 3 more times. Let's go. All right. Okay. Let's do another solo, shall we? And then I think because it's Friday, oh, I also have to talk about this. So, I work in the contracting business, and I just got another contract. So starting like on Wednesday, I probably won't stream from then on forward. But I'm gonna bring my laptop with me and all that, so I'll start pumping out experience videos and start doing all that stuff again. I just won't be streaming. That's all. So there's that. I might stream. I don't know. Depends. I'll have hotel Wi-Fi though, so probably not a good idea. So I'll probably just stick to uploading stuff on a more regular basis. But yeah, and then hopefully that lasts a long time, and I can fund my college and go to my number one spot. Oh my god, I'm throwing. Because I want to get in a field. I want to work in a field that I actually care about, you know? Tired of working in a field just for money. I want to work in something that I actually want to be involved with, which is the gaming industry. So more so on the production side though, and management focused. The major is game production management, so hopefully that job will last long, and then I'll be on my way to do good. Maybe I will become the next, I will make the next Fall Guys. Not on my own, of course, but I'll still be in touch. I'll still be pumping out videos and stuff, so don't fret about it. No big deal. It also depends on how long it lasts too, because it could only last like a week. It's all entirely dependent on the contract. I will make the next Total War. Maybe. It's a possibility. I just gotta do really good, that's all. That would be Pog. Hopefully an oil prince stops by the stream and donates the entirety of my college tuition. That'd be kind of cool. Gotta rely on an oil prince, you know what I mean? I'll take a note out of Miskip's book and go to Saudi Arabia for a sponsored stream. How many years of college? Probably 4. I have some college under my belt, but none of it relates to the major I want to go into at this other college, so it probably wouldn't transfer over. Hopefully I won't have to do like the regular courses, because I've done that like 300 times already. I'd rather not take the bait. Oh, oh, this is not good. We are in disaster mode, boys. I've taken like, so here's my thing with the, I know I said I wouldn't get political, or I don't like getting political, but I guess today is the day. The US education system loves its college debt. And I'm not a fan, because if I go to college, I don't want to be taking the same courses I took in high school over and over again. There we go. And that's what it has essentially become for me. I've gone to 2 separate colleges and I've taken the same courses like several times. So it's really irritating. Instead of me just going to this new college that I found and just taking the courses I want to take and graduate as fast as possible. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want. But I don't know. That's just the United States be the United States, you know what I mean? That's just how it is today. Top 10, baby, let's go. Can I win another one, though? Can I win 3 in a row? That's the real question. Yeah, United States definitely. I mean, every country has its flaws, you know what I mean? It's just the higher the population, the more expectation, especially when you're known as the, you know, bastion for freedom and all that stuff. But it'd be what it be. How's the farmer situation in the Netherlands, Matt? How's that going? Oh, they don't know the secret. They don't know I'm a pro at the game. Hello? How did that guy get all the way up there? Oh, just kidding. Let me in, please. Thanks. Oh, I'm not gonna try that. Oh, he got kicked off. Okay, here I go. Oh. Here we go, boys. Oh, please don't hit me. Okay. Get me up there! Oh, that didn't work. Damn it. They're still mad at protesting, but the politicians don't really have a choice, so it's sad for them. Yeah. That's how, I mean, you reap what you sow, I guess. I'm still excited for, Starfield. I think, I understand that Bethesda's like a problem child with gaming, you know what I mean? Because every time they release a game, it's always a disaster, but then, like, give it like 3 years and it's a hit, right? It's like an instant classic. Skyrim, perfect example. Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas. Well, actually, they didn't do Fallout New Vegas. I've heard Fallout 76 is really good now. I won't be trying it anytime soon since it's an MMO. But I don't know. I have a good feeling with Starfield. Yeah, you're right. Because even with Darktide, like, Darktide looks great and all, but it could be just bare bones when it releases, you know what I mean? I personally, I really got burned on Halo, because I was defending Halo when the beta was out, and, you know, yeah, you can buy stuff from the store and all that, and I was like, yeah, but they're just they're getting ready for the game, you know what I mean? Everything's a beta, the store's a beta, everything's in beta mode, right? That's my thought process. And then the game came out, and nothing changed, and then I was like, ooh, yikes, yeah, this is not, this ain't it, chief. Okay, let go of me. So it really is a wait and see, and Halo is still such a gameplay wise, it is still so much fun. Oh my god, that guy actually got rocketed out of the stadium. Um, oh, um, it's just there's like I don't know. It's like the spirit of Halo isn't there. Oh my god, what am I doing? I just stood there and took it. Oh, he's done. Oh, hello? Why did it blow up? Oh, oh god, no. Okay. I. Oh no, my. I'm so angry. I should have stayed right where I was. All right. What are the bets on? Alligator or Green Man? Just kidding. He's Green Man. So many things to look forward to. Honestly, yeah, there are a lot of games to look forward to. I gotta be honest. It's okay. I got to the finals. Top three, as one would say. It'd be what it do. I've played this game way too much. Okay, well, I don't really have anything else to say. Maybe we just hang out for a little bit, I guess. Who knows? Uh, I don't know. I just didn't really have anything planned today. I figured we would just talk about games and the stuff that I found interesting on YouTube today. Um, yeah. Oh, we could talk about this. According to, take this with a grain of salt, is what he said. Take this with a grain of salt, and it's a rumor, so it is what it is. This is directly coming from him. I'm sourcing this correctly because he said, he doesn't want to get it misinterpreted. Uh, Chapter Master Valrak, I don't know if you guys are familiar with his channel, but on a stream yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago, I forgot what it was, he said, according to a rumor that he heard, and take it with a grain of salt again, it could be true, could not be true. The Astartes series, that we all know and love for Warhammer is discontinued. Games Workshop put the kibosh on it. Um, Apparently they don't want to do it. Thoughts? This is just a rumor, so it's not confirmed. It's not, Valrak didn't confirm it or anything. It's just a rumor what he heard. But apparently they are not doing the Astartes series anymore. Personally, I think that's not a good move, right? They're already in the red, as one would say, for the fan base. I still stand by what I said. Um, if you just took, I'm gonna I'm gonna pull a typical streamer move real quick. Let's say, okay, that's not big enough. Okay, so you have GW, right? The main company. They have stated 100 times that they are only interested in the models. They only care about the tabletop. They said it 100 times. Okay. And I think there's even a direct quote from the current CEO himself. Their focus is the tabletop, nothing else. So Warhammer Fantasy tabletop, Warhammer 40K tabletop, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, all that stuff. That's their focus. I still think if they were, um, I don't know everything. Okay, I'm no business expert by any means, but I would create a subordinate company. Okay, so it's still very much Games Workshop would be the parent company, but I would create, you know, Warhammer Studios, right? Just do a little scribble and then like I don't know, Warhammer. Warhammer Studios. In Warhammer Studios, okay, you could have um or to make it even better, Warhammer Studio, okay? Just plain and simple. Warhammer Studio. Simple. This company that is being overseen by GW would be solely in charge of media. So that includes Warhammer Plus and all the YouTube animators. I'm just going to put A, YouTube animators. Um, and I say YouTube animators because I feel like they could have really made an impact in the business industry if they took people like Sodas and they took people like Syama Peterson. I think that's his full name. I think that's the guy who made Astartes. I think that's his full name. Um, and they sponsor them. Okay, they hire them. They say, "Hey, we want you to continue working on these animations. Come work with us at Warhammer Studio. We want you to be a part of our new media collective group, but within our group, you will still be your own thing, right?" So essentially, he would be paid to make those animations on his channel. His channel would then become a Warhammer sponsored channel. In the description, it'd be links to the tabletop stuff. This would feed right back into Games Workshop, right? So if you're a sponsor, it would work similarly with um, what? How am I forgetting this? I simply don't know how I'm forgetting what the name of this game. Raid Shadow Legends. It would work with Raid Shadow Legends, right? You have partner accounts in their descriptions that has stuff that leads right back to the parent company. In this case, Games Workshop, where the models are, the tabletop stuff, the books, all that stuff. That would be their partner affiliate. Then you have Warhammer Plus, which would be things like Syama Peterson's animation series because it is a cinematic. I'm not saying Soda's isn't a cinematic, but um, the level of animation and Soda, don't get me wrong, Soda's a fantastic animator, but Syama Peterson and his Astartes series is vastly um, better. And it's hard even saying that because I know how hard it is to animate stuff and I know the intricacies that go into that kind of stuff. And it's not even really fair to say that because for all we know, Sodas doesn't have the access to resources that Syama Peterson had. So, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like one is just meant better for television and the other is meant better for YouTube. That's what I'm trying to say. Um, but that's how you get those people under Games Workshop, right? You hire them as animators, you have them make certain things or continue their series, hopefully Astartes continues. And then on top of that, you make over here, we'll call it Warhammer Games. This would be the Total War series. This would be the Space Marine series, right? This would be everything else that would fall under this. They would hire a studio, for example, Saber Interactive, which is doing Space Marine 2. They would be the affiliate studio. All games would go through them. However, GW is publishing the game. So they have direct control on these games and what's going in them and what's happening. But the output of this game brings everything back here, right? So this system is basically Disney. This is right here is Disney Media. Right here is Lucas, or not Lucas. All the Disney game studios that fall under Disney, right? You got LucasArts. I'm sure the Disney studio has its own gaming studio, and then you have the parent company Disney itself. That's what I would do. I would structure Games Workshop similarly to Disney, start splintering things. That way you get more attention. Because if they made it a Astartes movie similar to Astartes, people would probably go buy tickets. Yeah, and see, so like, um, yeah, TTS did die pretty badly, and I really hated that because I was just getting into TTS as well, when they did that. Um, Companies don't want free advertisement. Yeah, that's how it seems, and it's really, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. The faster Warhammer Plus dies, the better. I kind of think the same way because that'll kind of loosen their grip on the media thing, and I don't think they understand what they're doing entirely. I think they jumped onto it too fast without understanding that if you don't have enough content, no one's gonna buy it. You know what I mean? Um, Sounds and looks like a great idea, but we all know Games Workshop and they need to cooperate really well with each other. You're 100% right. 100% right. This is in no way, shape, or form, I'm not a professional businessman. I don't have a degree in anything, you know what I mean? But it would take a lot of effort for this to even pull off. So I understand why they haven't done it because they're definitely not Disney, you know what I mean? They don't have the resources that Disney has. They want to monopolize everything about Warhammer, animation, games, books, arts. Yeah, pretty much. And it's kind of a shame. Run by cold, calculated businessmen. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I actually, it's interesting what a fan can do compared to a just a cold, calculated businessman, right? Um, because you can have the moneymaker, right? And the if we look at Warhammer right now, let me see. Games Workshop. Let's go Horse Heresy just for example, and it's my favorite. So let's choose something specific, shall we? Is this the new stuff? This is the new stuff. It should be the new stuff, right? Yeah, that's the new stuff. So we have this, right? This is $80. And that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 figures for $80. Okay. I can't do the math. Um, $4 a model. God, dude, I've gotten stupid over time. Um, Thank you, Mr. Matt. Appreciate it. $4 a model. You're telling me this is $4 right here. And this goes into everything. Don't get me wrong. This is how you do business, right? If this takes you 10 cents to make, your objective is to get the largest profit margin on it, right? So if they're making it, for example, I don't know if this for sure. If this is 10 cents to make, $4, they're making $3.90 on every single model, right? And that's very basic too. That's not including whatever other fees they have. Because you also have to, there's a million different things that go into that. This is, from what I've been told, is not how it used to be, right? I've I've never been a tabletop fan myself, but as David just pointed out, it is not expensive to make these things. Mr. Matt bought a 3D computer, or not a 3D computer, that'd be crazy. A 3D printer. Um, and he can now just print a file for $1 to get something like wow, what's a good one? I think it's called an STL file, right? From things like this, right? I don't know if this is gonna load. This probably has way more detail than the current Horus model, right? And you're right, Brenzolis, that's you're 100% correct. Um, you are paying for the brand, for the game, for the tabletop. You're buying into that, right? It's an investment. And I totally agree with that. The thing that I'm trying to point out though is that, and I'm not an expert on this by any means, since I've never played tabletop or bought a model before, but this was not the case like 5 years ago. 5 years ago, this was much, much cheaper. Um, and that's why people are getting upset, right? So add the price hike on your fans with shutting down content creators like TTS, the Astartes guy, Sodas, um, and then add Warhammer Plus on top of that, where you're charging for essentially nothing because there isn't anything. I've heard it's gotten better, don't get me wrong, but when it first started, it was bare bones, right? So even if you're a cold calculating businessman, you have to know that some of these things are just not, you can only add up so much before you implode, right? Yeah, and like I said, Matt, I don't know all the details, right? I don't know the intricacies. I just assume, making an assumption that this is 10 cents and they're selling it for $40, that's just me blanket statement. That has no proof behind it whatsoever. So you can't actually like take that to court or anything, but um what was I about to look up? I was about to do something. Oh, um let's do a year, right? So let's do 5 years. Uh so it start around COVID, right? Everything started to blow up, which was good, right? We all saw this. This is right around when it started blowing up. Um, and I believe right about here is when they said, yeah, no more content. So then it, and then the price hikes, and then, so like it's not always good to be cold and calculated, right? Sometimes it's worth being a fanboy and sponsoring people like Sayama Peter, because this could have been opposite. This could have just kept going up, right? And this is where I think they should also, this goes back to this, right? If your stocks are starting to look like this right here, it's time to announce a game or a show, right? It's time. Like that's, you have to capitalize on that, and that's where I think they tried to do with Warhammer Plus, and it just backfired bad because no one wants another subscription service, right? Put it on. We understand that Netflix is a hassle and they back end deal a bunch of stuff. They take your merchandising and all that, but you put Astartes on Netflix, and that's millions and millions of people coming straight to yours. You make Warhammer Plus, that's only maybe a million. You'd be lucky to scratch 5 million, in my opinion. So sometimes it's better being a fanboy and catering to larger companies. And I get protecting your IP. I really do. They've done a really good job of protecting their IP and not letting it get, slam dunked by Disney, for example. The guy who made Astartes did get hired by GW, and the rumor mill is that GW squashed Astartes. That's So it's not happening anymore. That's the rumor mill. From what we can tell, he has been involved with the animation and stuff for sure. He definitely is on the animation team, or is the lead of it, or is taking charge, or whatever. But the rumor, which is unconfirmed, and you can't, just take it with a grain of salt, because for all I know, tomorrow Astartes Part Two could come out, or Astartes Two could come out. Um, but yeah, this is why I think they need to capitalize on that. So if we look at Disney, this is not going to look good, I don't think. Yeah, I did. Well, actually, that's just for today. Let's go to 5 years. Um, and this goes into Disney is so big, it goes into a bunch of political factors as well. So you can't necessarily, judge it off of this. But let's look when did they buy Star Wars? Does anybody know off the top of their head? Let me 2012. Wow, would you look at that? In 2012 they bought Star Wars and they milked it, you know what I mean? They made 3 movies, they're making a bunch of games, they partnered with EA, took they took advantage of the hype and they produced some really good games, some not so good movies, but overall they allowed the fanboy to come out a little bit and they produced a lot of stuff and their stocks went up for it. Now that's not the only reason why, right? This is not the sole contributor to Disney, and we all know that. But it's definitely a big part, right? So um I don't know. That's just my completely unprofessional, not knowing what I'm talking about opinion. So um in other news though, these guys look so cool, dude. I love Horus Heresy so much. I just wish I wish that they made, instead of making models that you could cover everything with, right? Because this is not what people want. I wish they would do, oh, we're releasing a Horus Heresy Mark V set, and then that's what this is. But I'm assuming they're just gonna release each mark of Heresy level armor, and then they'll let you kit bash and do whatever. So essentially taking the work out. But in doing that, they also take out the individuality of each legion, right? So like, um, is Forge World still a thing? Did they get rid of Forge World? No, it's still here. Damn, that looks sick. Um, what is Forge World even? What's the point? I'm so confused. What's the point of Forge World compared to just the regular Horus Heresy thing on the actual website? I still have no clue. Um, Fugma. I closed out the other one. Where is? Oh, I think it's just this. No, there's no way. What happened to the new Praetor models? Oh yeah, no, the website is not. I hate the web. I don't like the website either. So you're definitely not alone there. Where's the Praetor models? Where are those? They just remove that? Should have been an HQ, shouldn't it? Yeah, no, he definitely signed an NDA. David, ain't no way he's allowed to talk about anything. Um, what happened to Good Lord, control yourself, Google. These guys. Okay, this right here. This is another thing that I didn't like. Does this look Sons of Horus to you? I don't know if you guys are 40K fans, by the way, so if you're not, I apologize for this tirade, but this doesn't scream, oh, he was a Luna Wolf, he's Sons of Horus, they came from, they're Horus's Legion. This on the other hand, 100%. This is where it's about. You got the runes and stuff, and then this is just kind of blanket statement. There's no like eye things on those. I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't with it. So, but anyways, um, yeah. Oh, speaking of, the other one is indeed way better. Yeah, I agree. It is what it is. It's their design choice. They decided to go the you know, all models fit all positions route. I don't really agree with that, but it is what it is. I am 8 subscribers away from 3,000. Um, so I think what I'm gonna do is uh, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. What a title, by the way. That will probably put me over 3K. Um, do I have that as a 3K special? Like, what do I do? Like, I missed the 1K and the 2Ks, but like, normally YouTubers do like, um, specials and stuff for subscriber milestones, but like, I didn't get an opportunity to do that. Uh, because it basically happened overnight for me. So, ideas, thoughts. What should I do? I could do like, well, let me edit the title. Like I just don't know like what I can do, you know what I mean? Um, I guess maybe that's when I download the Nagash mod, then play Nagash in Warhammer 2, but then I would also have to learn how to play Warhammer 2 again. So, I don't know. Or maybe like well, I can't do that because I'm gonna be on the road. It's gonna say like a 24-hour stream or something like that, but I'm gonna be on the road. There's no way that's possible. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a hard one, Matt. David, um, I thought the same thing. I kind of gave up on my theory, but I thought the same thing. I thought they're probably going to update the game, and as the DLCs come out, it's slowly going to work its way until end times, but they can't go into Age of Sigmar. So I'm assuming, like you said, Archaon will be like he'll get like a faction update or something like that, and his quest line will end up being the end times, and your goal is to just blow everything up. Um, but I just don't think they'll go into Age of Sigmar because Games Workshop was against them using Age of Sigmar stuff, and they even announced it to the modding community. They said, please don't use Age of Sigmar stuff. So, um, maybe I don't even know how Age of Sigmar works. Aren't they? Isn't like the planet destroyed? Aren't they like thrown across the galaxy and everyone's just kind of chilling in their own little realm? Like Age of Sigmar really confused me. I wasn't too sure on what the hell it even like what happened. 10,000 years later, they just did a time jump just cuz? They're just pulling a Warhammer 40K on us? I need to read my fantasy stuff, man. I'm on the Mechanicus book for the Horus Heresy series. Um, it's cool, but there's just so many books, dude. This is you see, this is another thing. This is you want to know how to satisfy like 99% of the Warhammer fan base and then like 100% of the people who have no clue what Warhammer is. Make a story series. A story series of games, right? So for Warhammer it'd be the Horus Heresy games. So the first game is all on Garville Logan. Then the second, you can make a DLC for um Flight of the Eisenstein, and then you make another game called Fulgrim, where it's based around the Fulgrim book, and his boys fall into chaos, and then you just do that, right? Like that makes a lot of sense. Um, but I don't, well, what do I know? I don't know. I don't know. I know it's expensive to make a video game, but that's about it. Maybe maybe for a 3K special, I write a full like 50-page dissertation and prototype for a Warhammer game and send it to Games Workshop. I'll make a little. Yeah, David, I don't know if you saw the video that I made, but it's why you don't want to watch or why you don't want a Total War Warhammer 40K game. Um, but if you've ever played Empire at War, that I think fits a lot more. Um, the Star Wars Empire at War and Star Wars Forces of Corruption. Those Forces of Corruption was just a DLC. Um, but that is essentially the better version. I don't know. Have you ever seen that, David? If not, I can show you a quick little trailer because I think it just fits so much better. Yeah, yeah. Um, I mean, there's just I get it, right? They hit gold with fantasy, but it doesn't always translate well, right? You can't translate that to 40K. Um, shit, I mean, if you know they're making Company Heroes 3 right now. If they came over and just said, "Hey, we kind of want to we kind of want to redo Dawn of War. Can we finger point uh make a Horus Heresy game since that's the new thing that you're doing?" And they made a strategy game based around that. I'd be for it. I just think those story heavy things might be better than or better in the form of an FPS or third person shooter. So, um we still are owed. I think a guardsman FPS would be crazy. You could make super scary moments, right? Um, you're on a world fighting, God knows what, a chaos force, and then the Night Lords show up, and then you have to beat the Night Lord in charge of that. For I don't know, who knows? It's Warhammer. You could throw up anything, and it's probably going to be a good game. Um, a good game concept, I should say, because there's a big difference between a game concept and an actual game. But um, I don't know. There we go. No, a little too loud. There we go. Oh, you guys can't even hear that, can you? Damn, why is it so quiet? Can you hear that? Is that too loud? Seems way too quiet. What if you do a Warhammer Space Marine playthrough with mods? I could. I wouldn't be against it. God, this song is so dope. Or I can find a game that has like a I saw, who was it? Pokelols, I think, or Pokelols. I don't know how you say it. I just call him Poke. He did I wouldn't choose this game, but he did a Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough where people would type in a command and it would just throw a random thing at him in game. Something like that where chat has an interaction, I think would be pretty cool. I don't know what games have that though. Oh, a Jackbox Party Pack game. That would be pretty fun, actually. Jackbox would be a lot of fun, yeah. Let me look. I'm looking at other stuff. Yeah, that's the problem. I gotta find, I'm not gonna lie, I am very tempted to go to Twitch. My only issue with Twitch is that I don't have 3,000 followers on Twitch, right? Because that's the equivalent to subscribers on YouTube. And my goal was to just have everything in one spot. That way you guys didn't have to go all over the place. That would be fun though. I haven't beaten Vermintide 2 either, so that would still be a new experience for me. And I could play it with the boys. Might just do a Jackbox party pack type thing. Can you do that with I know they do it with Twitch, but I don't know if they can do it with YouTube. Oh, well, you just have to enter a code, right? So if I stream it, you would just enter the code and you'd be in. Isn't that how that would work? Yeah. Maybe I'll get Jackbox, cause that I've always had fun with Jackbox. I was hoping, as naive as I am, as always, when I do something new, Oh, true, true. I would have to hide my screen. Damn. Oh, I wouldn't be able to do some game modes either because then, some people could just a random person could hop in and do a bad thing. So maybe Jackbox isn't the play. Again, just another banger of a song. What is Gartic? I might check that out. Marbles, Omega Lol. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That Vermintide idea, though, I think that's up there right now for me. I can't. I'm looking forward to this Metal Gear um, video. I'm actually looking forward to it. Uh, it's probably gonna be. I'm gonna try and make it like. I already have so many ideas, dude. Just for the ending alone. Um, yeah, I don't know. That'd be interesting. Such a great song. The soundtrack for that game is just so good. Um, yeah, I don't know. But I don't really have anything else to do. So, 10 more subs, by the way. It varies because yesterday I was at 2,986, I think, and then today I woke up and I was at 2,000. Yeah, I'm at 2,993. So like it just I lose and gain subscribers. So I've been on the cusp of 3K for like 3 weeks now. It's been teasing me, but it is what it is. So oh, this video actually did pretty good. Um, I don't know. We'll see. But I think with that, I'm gonna head out for the day. So, barring anything happens, actually, oh, should I knock out the Metal Gear video before I leave? Probably, huh? So I'll spend next week working on that, I think. So I'll take a break from streaming starting next week, and then I'll come back. I'll bring my stuff with me. I'll bring my mic and all that with me just in case I am able to stream, and I'll probably just play like an hour or two because it's gonna be long shifts. But I don't know how well that'll work on Wi-Fi, or hotel Wi-Fi. So, but you never know. Um, so yeah, I think with that being said, I'll play us out with this, and then I will see you guys when I see you. I don't know. Look forward to the Metal Gear Rising video. Hopefully it'll make you laugh. It's my #1 goal. And then hopefully I hit 3K, and then that'll be that. And then I'll work on more Warhammer 3 experience videos because I need to get back to that. And I'll probably do Miao Yang first just because I told everybody I would do it first and I've been slacking. So, but anyways, I'll see you guys later. See you, David. Thanks for stopping by. Matt, always a pleasure. Should I just crank the music? All right. I will see you guys when I see you. Peace out.